Hey residents, welcome to the Borough Section.
It's your boy Fear and the one you'll come to see.
I'm your favourite homegirl, Nikki.
It's your girl, Ash Love.
It's your boy Christopher Savage.
The one and only Tamika Bossman.
And you got Kwame Badu here. Talk to me nicely.
Woo woo!
Right, so we're going to kick things off with an unpopular opinion quick fire round.
That Afrobeats is more popular than Bashment.
I don't know if that's unpopular though.
Not you sitting next to me and saying that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Queen Afrobeats over there, by the way.
I'm offended.
So basically, we're saying that it's not.
Yeah.
You don't think
No,
it's
no,
not-
I'm saying Afrobeats is more popular
Oh,
Than
okay.
than
okay.
Bashment.
Oh, okay.
That
It's
isn't
a-
unpopular. I think that
I
is
think that's
actually.
quite
I think that's quite common.
Africa's
That's
bigger
fact.
than Bashment, you know.
I feel like we've had this
100%.
argument before.
Yeah.
You were like, no, Bashment.
Oh, for real?
No, Bashment's. It's a good rave thing, but in terms of listening,
Yeah,
views and
Afrobeats
stuff,
kills it.
Afrobeats is murky.
Tamika,
Very
what's your
popular.
unpopular opinion?
Okay, I don't know if this is unpopular, but I would say a beard doesn't make a guy peng.
Hey! Ooh!
So this is, okay, I see what's going on
That
here.
that is very
I see what is going on
unpopular.
here.
It doesn't make a guy ping. No, it can't. It
He
can't.
has to be told dark skin is full beard.
No, I
A
think a
beard
beard
can bring
does
a
add
few to
something
it.
though.
Listen,
There's some beard fish out there, you know. Beard fish.
Yeah, there are.
Big man thing. I've seen man cut off their beard. It's like, oh my
Brother, you
days.
can-
No, but look up,
Listen.
is
You look a
handsome?
horse.
You
Listen,
think Wizkid's handsome?
Because
with a
of
beard, he could be even more
Because-
handsome.
Excuse me?
Like,
you see with a beard,
No,
yeah,
but-
with a beard, as my brethren Kane said, yeah, with a beard you can hide at least 10 stones underneath your beard.
slim you out.
I feel like some guys
The
without a
minute you
beard.
cut that off, boy,
Yeah,
you
but-
can see bare lines.
No, but some guys without a beard, you look like a frankfurter.
damn.
I just
Frank,
If you're
Frank.
handsome, you're handsome. I don't
No,
think
even when you-
facial hair is gonna make you handsome.
No, even when you look at your
Nah,
own
but
self,
beards have
after
helped.
you shave off your beard, you look
Yeah,
in the
you
mirror.
look like a jammy
I'm
idiot.
never shaved
Yeah,
mine
you're
off.
like, what have I done?
Yeah.
So please don't.
Yeah.
Shave it off.
I look like a real.
November.
Chris, what's your unpopular
Chris, what's
opinion?
yours? Yeah, what's yours?
I don't think Biggie Smalls is all that.
Ah, come on, dude.
No, but I agree.
It does
I
solve
think-
problems.
I think If
think he
Biggie
was
didn't
all that.
die, he wouldn't be held
He
in
wouldn't.
such high regard.
He wouldn't.
What are you
He
talking
wouldn't.
about?
But obviously,
Biggie.
He
right.
wouldn't.
You see, death. It actually
No.
puts you on another level.
Thank you.
He was the king of New York
No,
before
no,
he
no,
died.
that's what you think.
Nah, he wasn't.
That's what you
You
think.
had
Maybe that's what I
Nas,
think. He
you had
literally-
Mobb Deep, right?
bro.
You had Bear Man, but because he was out there with these stupid little songs and.
No,
That's
yeah.
what it's about.
Not his stupid little songs.
What
What's
is it about?
One more chance.
Not
Oh
for
no,
you
I
to
like
say,
that
but
tune.
you
I did like that tune.
Stupid
I did like
little
that
songs.
You know what? I
Oh,
actually need to
whatever,
move on now
man.
because I'm offended.
Yeah.
Ash,
I don't
what is your
care.
unpopular
He'll be
opinion?
the top.
Home music is life.
What?
Home music is life.
What the hell?
What life is
Oh,
that?
oh, City
Ratchet-
Girls.
City girl,
Ratchet ass friend.
I can't lie. I love that. Unpopular, but I love it.
It's life.
I don't know about that. Home music is
You
life.
no, they just no. You just want to be dirty. That's
Yeah.
your problem. You just love
She
being
got the
dirty.
titties out today. She's letting people know.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta test that this week. Yeah. It's like like all the city girls, the Cardi B and that, they're good. They bring vibes in it,
Yeah,
it's
man,
fine.
yeah.
and it can make your girl. You know, you put that on with your lady now.
Even
She's
like
like,
What in the
She's got-
bedroom? In the bedroom, you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
she's
yeah. That's good, isn't it?
Because you see the
Not
home
in the
music,
bedroom.
the
I'm
home
not
music
just
gives
saying
it the added you know?
What's yours?
Don't
Nikki?
do that.
All I heard was.
Elaborate.
All I heard was. Sound like a bird.
What's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
Opinion, my unpopular opinion is not all Ghanaian men are stingy.
Okay, yeah.
Right,
They're
no,
all-
but they
why is
do.
only the Ghanaians clapping? Because all those clapping.
I don't know
You guys
nothing
have
about
to cut
Ghanaian
through.
men.
No,
I didn't know.
How do you know all Ghanaian men?
I don't know all Ghanaian men, but
So how can you say that?
Because there's this narrative.
No, it's a
like,
stereotype.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
I've dated Ghanaian guys, and
Surprising, though.
I can never call any of them stingy. And
Yeah.
my daddy's not stingy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up,
Okay.
My
man?
dad is.
You know what? Now when I think
We
about
buy
it,
Just take
houses.
it, Dad.
now
Chris,
when I think
you
about
know
it, my
what?
best friend's Ghanaian, and a brother Thai just
Oh,
but I didn't know it was because it was a Ghanaian
I
thing.
thought you was gonna.
My brother just calculate everything.
Ghanaian men are. There's something going on over there.
Stop it.
What are you?
No, say your unpopular
That's
opinion before we jump
my
on you.
one's a little bit more like serious. I don't think black people should identify with the BAME title because I think
Black minor.
I just don't think BAME.
We're separate to everyone. Blood.
I don't
We're
think black
separate.
people should be going with the BAME thing because
That's
I feel
political.
like why are we joining a struggle with other people
And they
that
don't even like
rate
us.
us.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
even rate
don't
us,
rate
fam.
us.
Because I don't actually
don't rate
like
us.
you see things like the BAME groups. Even
Yeah.
when I've complained about racism in like previous jobs, they're like, "Oh, so why don't you attend the BAME group?" And basically,
Yeah, what's
just,
that,
like
man?
No,
voice
we
my
ain't part of
frustrations
that,
there.
bro.
I never
This-
do
yeah.
because I feel like you're trying to keep me in a box.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me if I've got an issue with the white people, let me go to my black people and complain about them there.
It's like, for
And you're not
instance,
gonna do
yeah.
nothing about
For
it.
instance, yeah. Big up my Asian people, but a lot of them, they don't
give a
like
shit.
us, fam.
Do you know
Nah,
what?
bro.
I said this and I got
I
dragged
don't-
in
No,
the
but I
comments.
like them too.
I don't care,
People think they're
brother.
better than-
Wait,
A lot of them don't like us, yeah.
it's true.
Some of their daughters, yeah, they will go home if the parents know that they're dating
A black guy.
a black man, they will chop
no,
off
that-
their
that's-
ass.
Yeah, but that's the older
You know what, guys, let's
generation.
move
They
on
got
to the first
missing-
topic before this show gets
Before this
cancelled.
gets.
Okay. That was a really good icebreaker, guys. Unpopular opinions, we love that. So I think
I
Ash
did
has the
big
first
them up.
topic.
So, recently, Takeoff was fatally shot and killed.
Yeah, man. Got it.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
R.I.P. take off.
I just think it's so sad, and I think that black men definitely deserve to grow old.
Yeah,
Facts.
100%.
Like, I think that all of this senseless killing, it's got to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, he died over what, a dice game?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But that's how the hood is, isn't it?
I think you have to move away from certain demographics. You know, a certain type of people. You're still gonna hang out with your black people now, but okay, I'm worth this amount of money now.
Yeah.
I have this much. Plus, it's almost like after all of that grind and you make it to that level, you're doing such positive things. You're inspiring so many other black youths. I think you gotta protect yourself. You gotta ensure
It's
yourself.
like basically
But you know-
don't take the hood with you.
That's
You
it.
know what? At the
Which-
same time, if something like that happens and oh yeah, he's come up, yeah, I'm from the hood, and then you're not chilling with your hood niggas, it's like oh, he's come up and he's acting different at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah, but
that's the
I am
phenomenon.
different now. I am different.
You are
fam.
different,
I am.
but
I'm a
Get your game
multi-millionaire.
up, blood.
That's
you're
right.
one of these guys. So why can't you just I don't know help elevate them?
Yeah, come
But
to
it's
my
hard,
yard.
though.
Come to my mansion.
Listen,
We'll
let
throw
Let me
dice
tell you something,
there.
yeah. It's hard.
Security takes away guns.
Listen,
Do you know what I mean?
Let me
And
tell
then
you
we play
something,
the
yeah.
game.
It is hard to elevate people that don't want to be
Crabs in
elevated.
the
True,
bucket,
it's
man.
true.
Yeah.
Crabs in the
Facts.
That
bucket.
man there in the ghetto, they don't want to be. A lot of them, they dream about coming out of the hood, but then when they start making money off that, whatever it is, they don't want to get out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So you can't elevate that man there that just want to stay in
It's
there.
called being institutionalized.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I
Crabs in the
also feel
bucket.
like it also, I don't know, I might be thinking way too hard, but I feel like, when you can't control your anger, these are things that need to be managed at home, managed at school, things that are taught for, I don't know, there needs to be skills for black people to know how to, not even black people, there's people know how to deal with their anger. Why are you playing a game and all of a sudden you want to shoot someone?
No, how do you know
your
though
head.
that these guys have probably been waiting to shoot him?
I
Yeah, a lot of them-
don't even know the full story.
I don't know
I've
who
heard
killed
different
him.
things.
But the thing is,
But it
yeah,
won't surprise
you see
me.
when it comes to like quote unquote hood stuff, not even hood stuff, there's always jealousy. There's always evil eye. Like Kwame was saying, it's like once you start making that type of money, you should think, do you know what? Let's leave the hood now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's this thing about this hood mentality with these hood boys is like, listen, I'm gonna come and stay here and I'm gonna still ride for my boys.
Yeah.
You riding for your boys is you still staying in the hood, you still fucking with the same people. They were on the fuckery that you used to be on.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's a Grammy nominated artist doing his thing. 28 years old, his life is gone.
Yeah.
But then one question that I saw on Twitter is that, are we gonna blame hip hop for this?
No, I mean, it's,
There's a problem.
it's
I
like you
think-
hear people
I think
say,
it
do we
definitely
now
has a
blame the
part to
movies?
play.
Or like drill and stuff like that as
Hip
well.
hop has a
It's-
part
it's-
to play, bro.
Yeah.
It's got a part to play, but
I wasn't even a thug, bro. I started listening to Mobb Deep. Why did I buy a pellet gun? Oh, yeah, brother. Listen, I'll tell you, yeah, times was hard, didn't it? I weren't really a gangster, innit? But I tried to do the pistol thing because I thought if I had something, yeah, and I was growing a beard as well, I needed the look in it. But I wasn't really a gangster. I just needed something to make myself look like I was doing something. But I swear, if man stepped to me, I would have ran. I would have dropped the pellet and ran off. Sorry. Yeah.
Only you can answer that.
Why did I do it?
No,
yeah,
but
I'm
you
not
can't
even a
blame
fug
Mobb Deep
rude
for
boy.
that.
I'm
You
not a
can't-
fug
you
fam.
can't blame
But I
Mobb Deep
started
for that.
thinking about growing my
you-
beard out
did
and
you
that.
shoot anyone with a
Trife
pellet
life.
gun, bruv?
Trife life.
That sounds
Bruv, did you
like
pellet gun
battling-
anyone?
I walk with my thing like
No, but did you shoot anyone with
I had
it?
it brandished,
You was battling
bro.
demons.
I brandished
You was
my
battling
thing.
demons.
No,
So Mobb
brandished.
Deep
I was
made you
about
do
to
that?
bust it, yeah. Yeah, I was about
Quiet
to bust
storm.
it. I was about to bust it. Who want to test me? You know what I mean?
No, did you guys ever watch that series, Startup?
No.
No, but it's like it had a Haitian family in there. And he basically sold drugs, but it's all about Bitcoin. So he starts seeing how to make money in the black market, on the internet. Starts making money this way, starts getting rich. He's got his wife, he's got his youth, but he's still got his man them that are in the hood. So he even shows them how to sell their drugs, but doing it through this online black market.
Right.
But they still want to sell it the old school way. They still want to stand on the
Because
corner.
some people, their mentality won't change.
Right.
Yeah.
So it gets to this point where it's like, bro, you're going to bow tie, tuxedo parties now. You're mingling with different people. Those kind of people are not for you. You've outgrown them. You can still bless them, show them love. Come to this safe spot and mingle with me, Beverly Hills, I don't know, Knightsbridge. But maybe now I can't go and shoot dice in the back street in Hackney.
Yeah.
It's
That
changed.
makes sense.
Do you feel like, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say rest in peace, Takeoff, because when I found out, I was actually genuinely
Yeah,
I was
upset.
I was really
Sad.
hurt.
I think about it now.
It's still
Yeah.
weird,
Certainly, man.
right?
I feel like I'm not even.
I mean, to be
I
honest,
think-
I didn't really listen to much of his music.
No,
but
I
Really?
did. I went
Oh.
to 4 concerts.
Wow.
And I was like, when I was even watching back at some of the videos, and I was like, I remember turning up with my boys to his music, and then to hear he's been killed in such a senseless
I know.
way.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like, oh, that's a mad shame, like.
Yeah.
Like, this is a man that I actually was proper
Working
enjoying
hard.
what he was pushing out there.
Yeah.
For him to be killed like a dog, it's crazy.
I feel like I don't listen to their music so much. Like I know a couple, the bangers and
Yeah.
stuff. But I feel like for me it was more the relationship that he had with Quaver and Offset. So for me, I'm just thinking, obviously, to lose someone and how close they are. I think they even
They must be devastated.
Of course.
They're ripping-
Because
they're
Quaver
ripped
was
open.
there.
Oh,
when it
I don't
happened.
even want to imagine
But
what he's going through.
quick question, just before we move on to the next topic, right? Do you feel like, you see when these things happen, and these days they've been happening way too often, do you actually feel like there's actually anything that we can do as a community to speak to our young people? Obviously, this shooting happened in America. In the UK here, we don't have guns, but we do have a lot of stabbings and stuff, right? Is there anything that you feel like realistically can be done?
No, because I think it's an ego thing. Like,
Yeah.
as much as you sit there and you say to them, like,
Don't
do you
do
know
it.
what? Like, one time I took my kids to Southend and I actually saved a little boy's life. Like, he was like,
Wow.
come outside, I'm going to stab you up. You know, like, I just went and I spoke to him on a level and I really diffused the situation. None of the people who worked in McDonald's could diffuse the situation, but obviously, because I could probably relate to him on some kind of level, I basically just said to him, like, do you really want to do this? Like, I have friends who are in jail that have been there longer than my kids have been alive. Like, is it really worth it?
And to be honest, that's how,
Ego, man.
do you know what you said? No, but then your answer, like, you as someone in the community, you did something to help
Tried.
someone.
Yeah, it's
100%. But then you see, even with that, it's like people in the community as well. You have to pick your battles. You even need to know, because at the end of the day, you trying to defuse a situation, you could end up dead yourself.
It's true. But
So
I
it's
also
like-
think it's too deep. The whole gang stuff and it's too deep. People
it's
have
very
died. So we just going and going
can't
and
untie
going
it.
and
You
going.
can't.
Also, some people are scared. Oh, if I'm not joining this gang, like, what's gonna happen
You
to
can't
me?
untie
Do you know
gang
what I mean?
culture.
Yeah, it's
Gang
just too
culture will
much.
be
It's
here
just too
forever.
deep.
It's crazy.
Like Tupac said, the world was built off gangs. So you can't untie gang culture. And the thing about always getting into trouble is because when you're younger, you're very self-centered. You don't know. You think you can do stuff and get away with it.
Yeah.
And a lot of us don't know the consequences. And I wasn't taught consequences. Right? I didn't even know the difference between ABH, GBH, attacking a member of government.
So
Yeah, what happens until I punch up the
Went
traffic
through the
warden.
system.
You know what? Bye.
No, I punch up a traffic warden.
No.
I did. I was a
Chris,
youth until I punch him up, and then that's when I started realizing everything, and then I had to grow up after that. But before that, I didn't know that. And
Crazy.
if my parents or someone told me
Yeah.
about them, then maybe I would have thought a bit different before I hit that man. So gang culture, they grow up with other immature grown men.
Yeah.
That
That's
don't show
not
you the
teaching
way.
them consequences.
And do you know what it is as well? Even me, I've got very, very bad temper. I have anger issues. And it's like somebody who's like quite close to me, they've been teaching me, like, try to think further than 5 minutes. Like, you know, because you're going to react to it now, you're going to get angry, but in 5 minutes time, like, when you
regret
calm
it.
down,
Yeah.
like, are you still going to feel the same? Or do
It's
you...
all growth as well, though. Some people are just not that.
Do you know what it is?
grown.
I feel like one day very soon we could even do a whole episode on this.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
all we
It's
can
really
really say
deep.
is R.I.P. to
Take
Take
off
Off.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Like,
100%.
prayers, love, and blessings to his family, and also to the young boys that we've lost here in the UK as well to senseless acts of violence.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on because I need to vent.
That was heavy, even.
That was heavy.
That was heavy.
But you know what? I'm about to vent.
Oh,
Okay.
yes,
So-
guys. Get ready.
But you don't know. You y'all know I like Netflix and stuff. So do you guys watch? Shut up.
Netflix and chill.
That's what the American
Yes, it's on stuff. That's what she said.
No, you land
Stuff.
yourself up there still. What
Right
stuff?
now.
What kind of
Yeah,
stuff? Sorry?
there's
What kind
no
of
Do you
stuff?
not think you got jokes? Anyway, do you guys watch Love Is Blind?
Yeah, I started watching that recently. I'm
No,
loving
I
it.
mean, I watched them
I
galley.
Okay.
watched the first 2
Galley,
seasons.
galley
I'm not
thing,
gonna lie.
lad.
Right. So like Love Is Blind. Very quickly, the concept is these people, they date in pods, they talk and get to know each other without seeing each other, quote
then
unquote,
they
fall
get
in
engaged
love,
and get
get
engaged.
engaged. They go to get married,
Oh,
but
jeez.
they can change their minds at the altar with Love Is Blind, okay?
So they
You know
don't
what?
see each other the whole time.
Your
Yeah,
thing then,
it's
Kwame.
like-
Yeah, but my one is different because you meet straight away.
Yeah.
So the
Okay,
first
but
thing is you
this
meet at the
one they
altar.
don't.
This
Okay.
one you meet at the end.
Okay.
You meet,
Don't
you
do
meet
not
after
jam,
you
bro. Don't no one
Listen,
jam,
I'm
bro,
gonna be
there.
needing
No,
my
I
phone.
see him
I'm
already.
gonna be needing
No,
my
it's
phone.
it's like this. You know, like a makeup. Just,
I
it's
know,
just
I
going
see-
away.
I see Chris like
I'm
this.
coming for
Oh,
you.
really?
So
Okay.
basically, they meet once they decide that okay, I'm gonna propose to you.
Yeah, after someone
So
proposes,
after
yeah.
they propose, then
Right.
they meet. Okay, but here's the thing. So on the newest season, I won't give no spoilers, yeah. And it's something that I'm finding with all these dating shows. They're all like giving ultimatums. You need to get married, or I'm gonna leave, and da da
Right.
da. Especially the ones on Netflix. Anyway, those are like the gist of the shows.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, a lot of these people on these shows, they're like 25, 24,
Yeah.
and you're coming on a dating show saying, I
want
haven't
marriage.
found the love of my life yet through
Yeah.
dating apps, being out in these streets, basically. So I'm gonna come on the show and get married to someone I've never
But
seen.
do you think they're doing it for love though, or do you reckon they're doing it for exposure?
I think
Well,
it's
that's-
exposure.
A lot of these shows are for exposure.
Exposure, bro.
100%.
It's exposure.
There's
100%.
no way
Because
I'm marrying a girl like being blind. And especially if her personality is good, because I know she's ugly. Then I swear, no.
Do you know
'cause
what? Yeah, a
no,
lot of
the
these
better your
people-
personality is, the more you tend to be less good.
Okay.
I
Okay.
agree with that.
No.
You know them pretty girl, they got no personality, family.
Excuse me.
I think personality is down to the person, so I don't know if it's necessarily looks that has an impact. I think you can have pretty people with no personality and you can have ugly people with great personality. It's subjective, so I don't know about that one.
Excuse me.
You're psycho. You're
Excuse me.
psycho.
I ain't gonna lie,
Pretty, but
I watched
she's
your
psycho.
stories the other day when
She's
you was at the
psycho.
airport. And I thought,
They got a big X on them,
yo, I
these
thought-
pretty girl.
I turned the volume down. I was like, what is going on here?
X, as pretty as
But it's
Listen,
interesting though. You
listen,
remember when
they're
you find out
not
what the
flash.
hell triggered us?
Go on, Ash.
Yeah, a lot of these girls, like you see them on one show, then you see them on another one, then you see them on another one. It's just all for clout.
Yeah, highlight reel. It's a highlight reel for
Yeah.
them.
Because for me,
It's a stepping stone.
I was thinking like at 25, when I was 25, I'm not that much older than 25.
2 years ago.
But still, last year, I wasn't thinking that, I ain't met the love of my life, so let me go and do something crazy. I just found it very like
No,
weird.
but you're looking at it from the perspective. You think of things like Love Island, yeah?
Yeah.
Love Island is supposed to be people go there to find love. People go on Love Island to get a brand deal, to get 1 million followers, to get serious clout and start pursuing their dreams outside of Love Island.
But look at
It's
Molly
a-
May and Tommy. They're in
Yeah,
love.
but they're in love.
Tommy
yeah?
Fury,
But at the
shout
same
out.
time, Molly May was a social media influencer before she went on Love Island.
Yeah.
She knew
Yeah.
her thing's gonna pop off after this. She even had a manager before she went on there. A lot of these things
I
are
think
not.
all of Love Island actually,
Yeah,
they're
like, if anyone goes-
influencers before going
They
on.
have something
But
going on.
but what you guys have to know, sometimes as well, these platforms approach you.
Yeah, 'cause
So
you
they
got
might come.
good
So
looking-
if
Would
you're
you go on there?
on which
Mature,
one?
mature. I
it's
swear
on
they got
Love
a
is
mature
Blind.
one. No, Love Island. They got
They're
mature
doing-
Love
they're
Island
doing
coming
a
up.
mature
No,
one for
I know. I
Grammys.
heard they're going to be doing an older one. Now I think once
Wanna
you've
go-
done
wanna go on it?
once you've done
He's
one.
now.
I will
Once you've
go
done
there. I'll
one-
go there and grind out something. I swear to God, don't
course you
play with
would.
me.
Of
Send me in
course
that.
you would.
Send me
You
in
see,
that.
and this is-
Send me in that little love room. Yeah, send me in the love room.
The
You see
highway,
the
you've been
covers
highway.
is going
Who's
up
next?
and
What's
down,
it?
boy.
Casa de
The
something.
covers is going
Casa
up
Amor,
and
yeah.
down. Yes,
Chris will
Casa
be there the
Amor.
whole
Finish
day.
what you were saying.
Yeah, so basically, I think once you've gone on one, well, for me, my experience is going on one was so taxing, and then you
Taxing
see
in what way? Explain.
mentally, because you're meeting someone blind. You're saying at this one, you meet them at the end.
Yeah.
But you're
Can I
still
ask you a
communicating with
question?
them.
Can I
You're
ask you a
talking to them.
question?
Yeah, it's hard enough being in a relationship in the real world. So them environments are not realistic. It's tough. So to be able to even if you are in a good place, there's a whole part of you that's thinking, all right, we don't have our youths here. We don't have our job. It's not where we go away and then I call you, I miss you, good morning text. It's an unnatural environment. So I think it's really hard. So doing it again, if I were to do it a second time, y'all can definitely say I'm chasing clout. But if you're doing it, then power to you, innit? Why the hell? Would I be open to going on another dating show? No. Done it once, tried it. Didn't work out so well. It was a good experience, but I ain't doing it again. Why the hell
Okay,
not?
I want to ask you a question.
Go on, though.
Did you ever consummate the marriage?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Jesus.
Did you like Keisha?
I thought she was attractive, yeah, but like
No,
some
not looks wise. Did you like her as a person?
absolutely, man, absolutely. I honestly felt like I had the best wife on there.
Okay.
I think you had the best.
Do you know, in the sense of, don't get me wrong, we have problems. It wasn't perfect. There were things we needed to work on. But when I looked at the dynamics of how they set the marriage there, you're living with a person, you're in an apartment 24/7. This was a woman who likes to cook. This is a woman who's comfortable at home. Don't get bored. Don't live on her phone. Yeah. So we could have conversation, play music, we're dancing, cook food. So it was good vibes. And then we were both mature in that sense. So we didn't have a lot of issues.
And you never give her a little something, no?
No, because for me, I had to, if I go there, that's it. I'm saying to this woman, it's me and you now.
Yeah,
we're coming off this thing together. But because she weren't someone who initially I felt want and need.
So
I
you
thought,
weren't attracted to her at the
let
start?
time ride. I thought she's an attractive woman, but I wanted to see it was more about attraction for me, King, because I date pretty women all the time.
So
the pretty
saying-
women in here.
Go on.
I know. I know. When you say that, you get called
Taco
cocky, but
Give her a little grind,
it's like
man. Grind
it's
for the
like
TV.
what
Oh my God, Chris.
Chris said earlier.
Chris is very sexual today.
No, Chris, remember what you said earlier? You said pretty girls
deviant.
tend to not have this or what have you.
Yeah.
And I
She
want,
crazy though. She was a bit crazy though.
well, you know what? It's about, let me find out what you're like
but crazy
in
girl,
a bad
Crazy
situation.
girl have good pum pum, you know. One test is
Every
crazy
girl have good pum pum, boy.
Crazy girl, I
the
bet you have
truth,
pum
that is
pum
the
good.
truth.
I
She's-
bet you. I
Ten,
bet
ten.
you.
Jeez.
And she's not denying it.
You know, family.
Oh, the man them come back.
Oh my
I want to
God.
ask
Go on,
one more
Chris.
question.
Yeah, man.
What's your thoughts on in terms of because I know with a lot of these things, people see clips, people see they get their own perception of things.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
think of the negative backlash towards yourself coming off the show?
Yeah.
How do you find that?
Do you know what? I love it, bro.
You like it?
No, well, do you know what? For
All
me,
press is good press.
yeah, for me, I tell you what, it's good and it's bad. The bad thing is, I know there are a lot of people that will be in my position that won't be able to manage it. They won't see someone
The
say,
mental health could get deteriorated.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm
And
actually
there
checking
are
to see
some
if your mental health's
serious-
okay.
Yeah,
and
and
I
there
see
are-
the comments all the time
Right.
bashing you this man.
yeah,
Why is
all
he
of
doing
that.
this? And I'm thinking, if this
Do you
was
read
me,
them?
Not all the time. But sometimes, you just get a notification. So it's like, bing, a new tweet. Let me see. You bloody da-da-da-da-da. And you're like, roots.
Yeah.
8 a.m.
So,
they're bad.
so have you been out and a woman said, "Hey, you bastard"?
There was what? You know what?
I
The
hate
funny
you.
thing is, in my face, everyone's nice. And it makes me wonder, where are all these online people? I would
But
like
that's
to
what-
meet you
but that's what-
face to face.
But that's what ZZ Mills always says. ZZ Mills says
Yeah.
the amount of people that cuss her, keep that energy when you see
When
me,
you
because
see me.
people always come and say
period.
hi.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
But you know what, Nikki, there was one time I was at a wedding and my kids were in the church, thank goodness. And I thought, let me go across the road and get some snacks for them. So I'm at the zebra crossing road. The bus comes, beep, yo, Kwame, wah, that's cool. The next thing, a car just screeches up.
Ross.
You did her wrong. You did her wrong. You did her wrong. And I'm standing there holding my kids right being our pocket and Chris. And I'm like, what's going on? And then she just zoomed off. And I thought to myself,
She didn't even let you
she
respond.
didn't even let me respond, Charlie. She just, God.
Damn.
All right, so basically, this guy Irv Gotti has been going around for a few years now, saying how he's done the deed with Ashanti, the singer. He's talking about it. A lot of people say he sounds bitter. Ashanti now has come out for the first time. Was it Breakfast Club?
No,
Angie Martinez.
Angie Martinez,
yeah. I need to
right.
watch
So she
that.
came out, Angie Martinez, and she said, it nagoso. It never did go like
didn't
that.
happen.
Yeah, she was basically saying,
Didn't
listen,
happen. Nishk.
she was like, you're chatting about me so much, at least tell the truth. Like, the way she was saying it, obviously, I can't remember what she said verbatim, but then it was just like, you've been talking about me. He did it a couple years ago on The Breakfast Club, did it again, and then went and did the whole rant for like an hour on Drink Champs, which I thought was such waste man behavior.
just gonna say, you're just a
This
loser.
man, like,
Female,
he's like
feminine
50, he's like
energy.
50 something. Like, okay, cool. Something happened between you and this lady. She's never spoken publicly about you ever. But you want to... Do you know what made me sick? Was when he said in the Drink Champs episode that, you see her song Happy? She made that song after they just had sex.
Yeah.
And he put that... Basically, she was like, oh, she came out the shower after, like, they done the deed, yeah.
So why she's
and
getting
she came out
doggy?
like, I'm so... Like, that makes me sick.
It can happen though. It can happen.
Sassy. And
Men are getting
can happen.
sassy.
It can happen.
Why do you keep on talking about me? Calm down. I'm not saying
She sing
nothing.
the thing
can
after she got
happen.
the thing.
No, wait. How do we know? Yeah, just because Ashanti has said he's not done it,
That
how
ain't
do we
true.
know?
No,
we
she's
might,
not saying that.
We want some receipt. What if Irv got his show some receipts?
Okay, no, she's not saying that did not happen, but like...
Behave yourself.
Yeah, she's not saying that the things that he said in detail like completely did not happen. She says some of the things that he's saying is not 100% the truth. She didn't really detail a lot of the things.
So what
But-
happened?
No,
So
but
something happened though.
What she
Of
should have
course, she
detailed.
didn't deny
Something
it,
was
but it's the
going
fact that he's just doing the most
Yeah,
and like saying like things that really and truly nobody should know.
Yeah,
And bear in mind-
that's my perspective. I think when it comes to like chatting about like kiss and tell is
That's
lame.
long.
Yeah.
Men
Whack.
should
Bad
not be doing kiss
behaviour.
and tell.
Yeah,
If you're out here as a man talking about what you did with a woman, you need to really evaluate what you're actually doing. And you're doing it on a public platform where she's just gonna think, our relationship we had, you just completely just ruined it.
Well,
And
You're
also-
not embarrassed, Stephen.
And also,
It's sad.
But you have to
he's
remember,
been,
though.
You know he's been married after this, right?
It's lame.
But
It's
you have
lame.
to remember, for a man to keep coming out and talking about that, you have to feel that he's very insecure and he's bitter about the situation. He feels that Shanti has gone and moved on with her life, and he's just probably feeling like, dude.
Then deal with it.
Do you know what? I just feel like Ashanti.
No, but what I'm saying is, some people don't know how to
Manage
react.
that.
Yeah, manage that. Because remember, these men, they're really rich from kids. They're
That's right.
spoiled brats.
But I think also to do
they're
with
not
the money as
educated.
well, Chris. Like
What's it got to do with
it's
the
a
money?
no, it's an
That's the one
opportunity
you're talking
now.
like a bad bee.
No, but it's making him
So
current
What
now.
I'm saying is, when you're rich,
Do you get me? It's
become
giving him an
arrogant,
opportunity to
spoiled.
speak again.
I
He's trying to
just
get
know-
attention again, innit?
No,
like Chris said, it's gone dead.
I just know that
Talks the
Ashanti
tin.
is a better woman than me because I would have been on that Angie Martini show saying, listen, he asked me to fuck him with a dildo. He wanted my fist up his ass. I would be saying, oh, yeah, we can both exaggerate, motherfucker.
But you see, but Ashanti's brand. That's why I think. That's why I think she's got. She's got to keep it classy.
man.
And I see a picture of her the other day. She got a new boo.
No, that was a music video.
No.
Really?
No,
It's
because
not real?
Listen, she's not that classy because a couple years ago they were saying that she stole the cat from the shop.
Well,
Wait.
What?
I didn't
Shop?
hear about that story.
A cat.
How did we get here?
How do you know
How did we get here?
Went down a side road and got lost.
Things can't be that bad.
Guys, you know what? We're gonna leave it right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it
Yes.
right there. So thank you guys for joining us. This is the Borough Section. Follow the Shade Borough on YouTube, Instagram. When you see our clips, please repost them.
Yeah.
We love when you repost them. Repost them.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's been your boy Theon, the one you will come to see. Catch me on Theon__11.
Follow your favorite homegirl Nikki on Instagram at @SoNikki_.
Your favourite psychotic at Ashlove Official.
Yo, Christopher Savage. Follow me on Christopher Savage Comedian on Instagram. Don't know. Yeah.
The one and only Tamika Bossman, and it's Tamika Bossman everywhere.
Period.
Period. On period. And this is Kwame Badu. Talk to me nicely. Kings supporting kings.